Hi, everyone. Welcome to our little discussion today about our upcoming Alaskan cruise. We're going to master your ScanNCut. So today we're just going to talk a little bit about the cruise, about what to expect, what's going on, answer any questions that anyone might have. So I see Nancy's here. Nancy, are you coming on the cruise? Hi, June. I know June is coming. Turn my phone down a little bit. Pardon me? Yeah, June's coming. I see Caroline's here. Caroline's coming definitely for sure. Francis, yeah, type in hashtag cruise at the end of our little talk. I'm going to give away a gift card to embroiderygarden.com from anyone who is types in hashtag cruise. So I'm Reen Wilcoxon with Embroidery Garden. I'm going to be on the cruise. Stephanie Young, who is right next to me. We look like the Brady Bunch here, I think. Stephanie, though, is from Siser. Then we have Amy Baughman with Amy Sews. She is the dealer from Pennsylvania who is hosting the cruise. Then we have PJ. PJ is with Sew and Sail, and she kind of helps out and does some things with them. And then we have Jamie. Jamie is the guy you want to talk to about booking a spot on the cruise. Hi, Diana. Hi, Hope. Terry, I hope you guys have all booked the cruise already. So, Jamie, you want to start and kind of just tell us like what we're going to do on Sew and Sail Cruise 16? Where are we going? What stops are we making?
Yeah, awesome. So we have some fantastic stops up the coast, leaving from Seattle round trip. Most of you guys know that because you are joining us. Um, we're super excited. It's going to be absolutely lovely. The ship is wonderful. It's a newer ship that Royal Caribbean has on the waters, and it's going to be awesome. So we are really looking forward to it. Those that are signed up, we sent out an email this afternoon that covered a few things. It had a survey on it that we're asking everybody to fill out that is participating in the ScanNCut Sew and Sail segment. So if I only have one email for a room and your roommate is also participating, please share that with them so they can fill out the survey. So on there, it covered things that we need to bring. It covered a lot of those little details. We're doing a really cool project that involves your address, so we want you to put that in there. So there's some things that we need, some info that we need. Shirt size. We're doing a couple cool shirt projects. So there's that. I've been getting a lot of questions about the hotel, the optional, obviously, hotel for people that they can stay in the day prior to taking off in case you're flying in a day early. So that information is on there. The group space is good through the end of the week. So if you want a room at that hotel, certainly book it as soon as possible. Regarding transportation from the hotel to the cruise port, it all depends on how many people are booked at the hotel, whether we charter a bus or we just do group Ubers. We've done several cruises out of Seattle and stayed at that hotel, and we've done both routes. Both routes worked out well. So as we get a little bit closer and see our final numbers at the hotel, we can make that determination. And then the kit and class fee, the link is on that email as well. So I know some of you have paid via check that you've sent in. If you want to do that, you certainly can. And that information is, once you click on the link, the address is there. Otherwise, you could pay with your credit card. So that covers the email that I sent today. I don't know if any questions are coming in.
Not yet.
All right, if they are, then great. You can read them out, and I can get those answered. But that's about it on that front. We can we can go over a couple of little things. The theme, since it's an Alaskan cruise, we figured let's go opposite and go with a Hawaiian style party. So we're going to do that. We always have a theme and a party one evening where we do giveaways and have a lot of fun. So during the party, we'll do a gift swap and we'll do a mug exchange and we'll do some awards and We are going to do what we've been doing the last couple of cruises is doing a door decorating contest. So we will certainly do that again. I know some of the cruisers that are joining us have sailed with us several times and have even won the door decorating contest. So I think the pressure is on a little bit. I'm sure there'll be some fantastic door decorations on the cruise. We'll go around, we'll take pictures of them all, and then we'll have a display and we'll award some prizes at that. Also for the luau, we will award best dressed. So you can test your luck and see if you are the best dressed at that party and win some prizes. So we like to have a lot of fun, and that's what we're going to do on this year. So can't wait. The party, good question, Vicky. The party is going to be, of course, I'm in my car right now. The party is going to be on the second fourth day. Is that correct? Is that
Skagway.
Skagway? Skagway. So that's July 4th, I believe. The
Yes.
party will be that day from like 4:30 to 6. Uh, so yeah, that's what we have planned there. Me and the ladies went over the schedule over the last few days, and we have some awesome things that you guys are going to be doing. I'm excited. Uh, I'm excited to hop in and make some of these things as well. So it's going to be really
I
cool.
want to
I'm
see you
excited
there,
for.
Jamie, making some of these projects.
Oh, I'll be in there, Reem. Don't you worry.
So you've sent out an email to people signed up with information that we need, and we hope they get that back to us quickly.
Mhm.
There are kits involved, right?
Yes, certainly. So yeah, so the
How do I
kit and
go?
class fee, you pay that, and everybody that's involved with our group that's partaking in the classes will get a kit. So every day we'll have the projects. So we have, is it 11 projects or something like that, and then also some lectures, and there's a lot of things going on during this one. So there's going to be you're going to go home with this is the most projects that we've ever done on the sew and sale. So we're super excited. You guys are going to make some really cool things and learn a lot, which is really exciting. How many
So you
days of
kind of want
classes
to
do
go
we?
over how like the cruise works. I mean, there are days we're at sea, there are days
Yeah,
we're at port, and there are
sure.
times that we do things possibly in the evening or later on in the day.
Yeah, so you'll get a full schedule once you get there. We'll have a meet and greet. We'll give more details on that as we get closer. But Terry had a great question there, which is very similar to what you mentioned, Reen. How many days of classes do we have? I only see 2 cruising days listed. So if you look at it closer, so we have a day at sea, and then we're in port, and then we have a day where we're doing where they pull up near like the glaciers, and then we pull into Juneau in the afternoon. So that day, even though we're sailing, that's a day that you want to be out on the decks and watching and looking, enjoying the sights, right? We're very close to land, and it's just a beautiful scenic day. So we don't want to be in the classroom too much. So we do have a small, cool little project planned for that morning from like 9 to 9:45, and then we encourage you to go outside and enjoy all the sights. And then we're in Juneau, but then we're at sea another day, Terry, like you mentioned. And then the last day, we actually don't pull into uh, Canada, British Columbia. We don't pull in until 5 p.m. So that day, we're sailing most of that day. So we'll have classes that day as well. So there's going to be a lot of class time. And of course, the classes, we encourage everybody to be there and take the classes. But if you have a spa appointment, go to the spa, right? You can work on the scan and cut stuff later. We want you to enjoy your vacation first and foremost, and do what you want to do. So some people, we see them at every class, and every time there's anything, they are there. Some people come and go as they please. We don't care what you do. We just want you to have a smile on your face, and we're there to help bring those smiles.
So, Stephanie, you want to talk about June's question about having a laptop?
Yes, to me, having a laptop is one of the best ways to follow along. I would highly suggest if you want to follow Ring's instructions, follow mine. to have Canvas, the newest, latest, updated version of the desktop Canvas workspace. And I would log in. I would make sure you know your password, because that's one thing that I don't know. And I think that we all forget sometimes when we're traveling. We're so used to having that information. Make sure that you know your passwords, and bring your power cords for your laptop, bring your power cords for your ScanNCut. So, Jamie, how many times do you think somebody has come and not had a power cord?
Amy, PJ,
42,000.
we ran. So and sale, what was it? 15 was a scan and cut, and day one we had a lot of people coming up to us really worried because they forgot their power cord in their wall. So yes, certainly pack it and double check and pack it again, and just make sure you bring your power cords, please.
I'm bringing extra this time.
Don't even say
So
that.
I have a little bag, and I put my power cord, and it says ScanNCut power cord, and then I open my power and I put it inside, scrunch it in there. So that way when I pick up machine, I always know I have the power cord, because I have forgotten it sometime.
So PJ, do you want to talk a little bit about like what happens, like, you know, these exchanges, if you want to participate in like the mug exchange, the door decoration, and the open time? There's open craft time, right?
Yes, there is open craft time. As for the gift exchanges, it's totally voluntary if you want to do it. We suggest around $10 gift. Everybody brings what they want, what they've made, what they've bought. It could be anything up around $10, and then we get everybody to exchange them. Not everybody always gets in on it, but the more the merrier on that. And we've seen some awesome gifts change hands throughout the years. For the cup exchange, the coffee cup exchange, it is a coffee cup from your hometown. So some of the cups that I have gotten through the years, sitting down and having coffee in the morning and remembering that person is just the best, because you know who you get it from. So, and then we have duck races. So bring your voice, because the louder you scream, the faster your duck will go. And that's always a fun time on the cruise. Gee whiz,
Yeah,
what
Sandra's
else?
asking about the gift exchange.
So yeah, so we do those on the sea days. So we'll consider the last day, the Canada Day, a sea day. So we'll say bring 3 gifts exchanges plus 1 for the up to 3 plus 1 for the party. So that would be 4 gifts to gift swap, right? So like PJ said, it could be something that you made. It could be something from your hometown, your favorite notion, in a bar of chocolate from the little chocolate factory where you live. It could be something that you just, you know, a yard of fabric that you just bought at a local.
Whoops.
Oops.
There you are.
We can't hear you now, James. Not yet.
So while he's figuring that out, PJ, do you want to talk about the open craft time? Like,
Yeah.
anytime, right?
Yeah, anytime. I'm normally down there until about midnight. So if you're a late night crafter and you want to come down and work on your ScanNCut, I'll be down there. I'll be down there to help anybody, answer any questions. If you want to come anytime on, like, when we're in port, the only day that I'm probably going to get off the ship would be for Juneau and for Skagway. So the other times I'll be down in the room sewing, or, well, not sewing this time, but doing a ScanNCut. So anybody's welcome to come down and join in and make whatever they want. If you have any projects that you have, any of those UFOs floating around that you want to get done, bring those with you. You'll have time to do them for sure.
Great. So Amy, on the ship, there's an onboard like little store where people can purchase some items and things within the
So-
classroom.
We will have like some that's part of the Jamie survey they sent out. Somebody wants me to specifically bring something for them, then I will do that. But we will have some extra mats, some rotary blades, some extra blades, just in case there's, someone needs something. There won't be a huge store because our classroom isn't very big. But I will say, PJ keeps saying downstairs because the last couple of cruises we were in the belly of the bus. Let me tell you, we didn't have a window, we had nothing. This is we're upstairs, I think on the 10th or 11th floor, and it's all glass.
Yes.
So you'll be able to see out through the entire classes, which is lovely. But we will have some things there, really not a whole lot of extras. But if anybody can reach out to me, support@amysews.com, and we'll make sure they have what they need when they get on board.
Will people be able to purchase ScanNCuts?
Yes, they can order them. If they want to upgrade, we can ship them from the store when we get back. Or in Jamie's survey, they can pre-order them, and then we'll have them on board for them.
Great. All right, so let's see. What about basic supplies people should bring? Like, I mean, to work on the projects, what do you find that people should bring, and maybe what they can't bring on board?
Yeah, so in the survey that we sent today, it had a list, and it's pretty basic. The one thing you can't bring is our scissors that the blade's longer than, is it 4 or 6?
4 inches.
Yeah. The blade can't be longer than 4 inches. So and for what we're doing, we don't need obviously big blades. So but in that survey, it had everything, and it's I think it'll be overall pretty minimal what people have to bring. Just one of the things we said in there, just bring your smile.
So
good
bring
attitude.
your mats, bring your blades that came with your ScanNCut, any extra blades for cutting. We aren't going to be doing any kit work. The best I can tell, you ladies are in charge of that. And of course your power cord, and make sure you put a piece of tape on your power cord with your name. Your stylus, make sure your stylus is attached to something that's yours, right? So and scissors with tags, just to make sure everybody's on the same, doesn't get their stuff all mixed up. Initial your mats in the corner so they know you're yours. But it don't require a whole lot of stuff, like a pick tool for weeding. I'm gonna have little weeding cups for everybody to put their little crumbs in so we don't get the tables all gunked up. But just, you don't need to bring your manual. You don't need to bring anything like that. But, and I will Jamie, I'll do a packing video closer to the time about how to use the foam in the box and put it in your suitcase. We didn't have anybody have an accident with their ScanNCut last time. So
good.
That's good.
And Bonnie, she's saying she just stumbled onto this live. She's going to be calling for more info. So you will call Jamie at Sew and Sail Cruise to book this. We're going on Royal Caribbean's Quantum of the Seas, but to book this, you have to book it through Sew and Sail Cruise. And the number for Jamie is going across the bottom of the screen. Write it down, or whatever, but give Jamie a call very soon so you can get in on this. We're about a month out. I mean, it's coming up. And Caroline wants to know, is it safe to check our ScanNCut or use it as a carry-on?
So depending on your airline, that's the carry-on question, right? Because it is a little long. But if you pack it in the middle of your suitcase and surround it by clothes, they did really well. If you have the original box with the original styrofoam, you probably could package tape it closed and put a strap on it, and it probably would check okay as well. But I really prefer to see it pack it in your suitcase with stuff around it than throw it on a conveyor belt.
I'm going to try to carry mine on. I measured it yesterday, and I think it'll meet the Southwest carry-on.
Yeah, there was quite a few people who carried it on, and nobody, got sent to, pre-check their bag. So that's a good thing.
And if you're bringing those scissors, you probably do need to put them inside your checked bag, not your carry-on bag.
Yes.
Yes, even your weeding tools, things like that.
I was gonna say, even the weeding tool, make sure that it's not. And I think TSA probably has an addiction because I always have one missing from my bag.
Okay, got that question, got that one. Sandra's got hers in a rolling tote.
That's perfect.
And Terry wants to know, do we need pins? I don't think we're doing any projects specifically using pins, but if that's something you want to do in the open craft time, certainly bring them. They're small. You know, you can really fit those in. All right,
I love the
Stephanie,
pins.
you kind of want to go over kind of like some of the things we're going to learn, like some of the techniques. I know we're going to do some sublimation and some other things. So you kind of want to go over that.
Well, you know, I usually don't give away my secrets, but for this group, I will tell a little bit. So I'm glad you said the word sublimation. Amy does have the new Brother sublimation printer. So I'm going to do a lecture on that. And then we are also going to do a class with sublimation and create a project with it. So I'm really excited about that. We're also using a different type of printer, which we all have, as an inkjet printer. And we're going to be using Siser's direct to vinyl for a project. So 2 different printables, and talk about both of those to give everybody a chance. If they've not used either one of those, this is the perfect time to learn a little bit more about those. So I'm really excited about both those products.
We're going to be using a variety of different Siser products too. Like
a lot of different Siser products. And I'm really excited because, you know, we have so many, you know, great products. I'll be bringing some giveaways to give as a door prize during the day. So we can give away a little bit of some different Siser products. And since you've been so busy getting to ask us all questions, why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the classes that you're going to be doing?
Well, you know, Stephanie and I have come up with some projects that I think are really going to showcase some of the different Siser products. We're going to try to, show you the different techniques. We're going to cut some cork. That's one of the things I know we're going to do. Cut some fabric. We're also going to get into software, some. We're going to be doing, like Stephanie mentioned earlier, the Brother workspace, canvas workspace. And we're also going to be getting into designs and machine embroideries, cut and stitch software. Now, you don't have to, it's not required that you purchase it or anything, but what you can do is you can download their free embroidery tool shed. And once you have that, all of the programs that they carry are inside there with like a free trial. So if you wanted to follow along, you could do that. And if you decide you wanted to buy the program, you can get it from Amy Baughman, Sew and Quilt. So we are going to touch on software, and we're going to do a bunch of projects with a bunch of different techniques. So and Dara has a question.
Dara, we'll be providing we'll be doing two garment pieces. So if you wanted to bring others to do an open craft time, you can, but we'll be providing. So one of the questions in the survey we asked was shirt size. So you will be getting 2 shirts. So leave a little space in your luggage.
Better leave a lot of space. Have Amy, have you, or PJ maybe, have you gone to like any of the quilt shops in the ports that we're going to be stopping at?
Yes, I think PJ have been to all of them, but I think PJ's got some things planned, right, PJ?
Yeah, for the ones in Juneau, those were the best ones that we saw. Took a walk up from the ship. It wasn't that far. It was really, really nice. There's one shop that will give us a little trinket. At least they did the last time. I'm in the process of trying to get a hold of them. So we'll see what they have to say, but they gave us a little trinket the last time.
Nice. And Dara's also asking about the internet access.
Yeah. So if you want internet on board, you'll have to you'll have to purchase it. While we're in ports, you're in the United States, except for the Canada place. So you could hotspot from your phone. But if you wanted steady internet, as steady as you can get, I guess, on a cruise ship, you would get the internet package. So.
And Nancy wants to know if they ship, like she may be talking about the quilt stores. If you buy something, will they ship it home?
I'm sure they will.
I bought so much stuff the last time they didn't ship anything. I brought it all home. I left that extra space in my suitcase.
And Jamie, you just mentioned, we are going to be stopping in British Columbia, which is Canada. What about having a passport, or how you handle that? I mean, what?
Yeah, you don't need it. So just to travel on a cruise, it's more convenient if you have your passport. You don't need it though, as long as you have birth certificate and a license. That works as well, since it's a round trip from the same port we leave, same port we come back to, which is Seattle. Then just a birth certificate and license works as well. When you get off the ship in Canada, you don't need your passport. You'll need an ID, like a license, and your cruise, your Royal Caribbean cruise card will get you on and off the ship.
Okay.
Good.
And Terry says her internet was reliable on the last cruise, so it was worth purchasing it. June, we're not really using internet for class. We are suggesting that for Brother Canvas Workspace that you download the desktop version. And again, if you're going to use cut and stitch, that would be on your computer. So you really aren't going to have internet to do, any of the classes.
And if there's a need, that's one of the great things about ScanNCut is if we're not able to send things wirelessly, we can save it to the thumb drive and then move that over to our machine.
And Stephanie and I will have, all the files for you. You are happy to follow along, create your own files, for the projects that we're going to do. But don't worry, we have all of the files ready for you. All right, let's see if there are any other questions. Anyone else have anything you want to throw in?
Amy, since you have been on multiple, any suggestions that you have for anybody for packing, anything that you think you can't do without, somebody might not think of, and not necessarily for the class, but for me, like I couldn't live without having magnets in my room.
Yeah, the magnets are great, especially if they have the little hooks on them, because you can hang up jackets. And I would say the big thing about Alaska, it's kind of like a Sour Patch Kid. Some days it's sweet and some days it's sour. So you need to have like a rain jacket or a rain poncho. I'd say a hoodie. The classroom can be hot or cold, so you might want to have just a sweater. But evenings, the Alaskan cruises are a little less formal dress, I guess, than some of the tropical cruises. Jeans are acceptable everywhere. You're going to want to be comfortable, especially walking. Tennis shoes. Sitka still has the old railroad tie sidewalks, cobble. So whatever is a secure shoe for you to walk in is super important. But as far as clothing goes, if you're into the formal night thing, you'll see everything there from a pantsuit to a ball gown. Just do you. Don't feel like you have to buy 4,000 outfits. So some days you'll be in shorts and some days you'll be in a fur coat. So it's kind of not, I've been there in the 40s where it's rained all week. So a small umbrella is good. Now Royal sometimes provides, depending on what cabin class you're in, will provide umbrellas for you to use while you're there for the week. But I always have like this little 6-inch umbrella I throw in my tote bag. So binoculars are great if you have, so you can look further into the glaciers. We did see bears and on somebody's back porch of all places. And PJ, remember the otters? There was a family of otters all holding hands and they were floating outside the classroom.
Oh my goodness, it was awesome.
I know. Anthony and I saw some sea lions. We saw a whale. So binoculars are great, like a small pair to keep in your room. Again, a hat or a ball hat if you're a freezy kind of person. So it could be between 40 and 70, sun and rain. So that's that's Alaska in a nutshell. And be prepared because it's going to be light almost 24 hours, 20 hours.
Yeah, I think we're at 20 hours when we go.
20 hours when we're there. So it's kind of funky. So if you need sleep glasses, you know, if you just have to have a dark room, bring a sleep mask or something. But no, overall, it's a great experience. And like I said, the weather's funky, but the scenery is so amazing. You might want to bring, if you bring a bathing suit, the solarium on board is kept about 80 degrees. The water's 80 degrees. There's hot tubs. So, you know, don't shy away from not bringing a swimsuit for the evenings or mornings or whatever you like. I would say if you're doing any kind of spa treatments, book that on day one, right? Any kind of spa treatment, day one. Port days are less crowded than sea days. And if you're kind of a queasy person, the only sea day that's really has a little bit of extra motion to it is day one, till we get out of Seattle into the open channels. But it's never been super rough.
Good to know. And Vicky's asking about the, is it the inside or outside passage? I guess she's talking about when we go by the glaciers, the ScanNCut area.
Yes. That's outside, I believe. Isn't it, Jamie?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's inside or outside passage. I'm not sure.
Glacier from 5 a.m. to 10.
Yeah, so 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. will be on the glacier. I do recommend on Glacier Day, order room service. So if you have a balcony room, order room service so you can experience the glaciers at 5, 6 a.m. Have your coffee and juice brought to you. So you don't have to go upstairs or get dressed. If you have an interior room, by all means, be the first one when the lunch or the buffet opens or the dining room opens, so you can get a window seat and see what's going on.
Continental breakfast is free, just saying.
Okay, Pete. They do charge you for room service now, don't they, PJ? Like $7?
No, not for Continental. If you go with breakfast, they do, but not Continental.
Okay, that's good to know. That's enough to get you through till it's time for eat lunch.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I thought I saw a question, maybe it was in the Facebook group for the cruise, about the drink package, like, you know, for coffee even and stuff. Is that like worth it to get?
So house coffee is included, house tea, iced tea, juices, lemonade, all of that is included. If you drink a ton of soda, then you can get the soda package. If you just like one a day or two a day, you might as well just buy it all.
Yep. Jamie, just buy the packages, the alcohol
Did
packages.
I lose you guys?
Yeah, the alcohol packages, you have to be like 6 to 8 drinks a day, alcohol drinks a day, or pop a day. So, you know, depending on and whoever's in the room has to buy one too. So it's not, you just can't buy one for yourself and your roommate not have one. So that really depends on how much you're willing to drink, how important alcohol is in your life.
There are some cruise ships that have the on Royal Caribbean that have a coffee card that you can have, I think, 10 coffees for a certain price. I'm not sure whether the Quantum has it. I'm not sure.
It was $15.
Okay.
It's 15 drinks for $31. 15 coffees, espresso-based coffees for $31.
Yeah, they do have a Starbucks on board. If it's an independent Starbucks, it'll take your gift card. If it's not an independent Starbucks, they won't take the gift card for Starbucks.
Yeah, and you won't. So I would pack a Starbucks gift card if you like their coffee, just in case. But nothing. If it'll just go, you just have to pay for it. Like if it was a drink, if you don't have the specialty package. But that's a very personal thing, is the drink package. Specialty dining. Ed and I do like specialty dining. We usually get a good bit of specialty dining, but because we have our kids and grandkids with us, we're only doing it one night. We're not paying for all of them to have specialty dining all week. So, but that's a fun experience, just to do one eat somewhere outside the dining room, but usually the dining room food. I was pleased how good the dining room food was when we were on the where were we just at, PJ?
The Liberty.
The Liberty, yeah. So it's the same type of situation.
And I suggest, download the Royal Caribbean app. It's going to tell you
Absolutely.
everything. It's going to have everything to do. You want to go on excursions, you can book excursions, through the app or, on your own or do anything. But, it's a handy thing to have.
Right. And if you have a food allergy of any kind, my daughter-in-law is gluten-free, dairy-free, see your waiter or your maitre d' in the dining room on day 1. You can pick your menu for the entire week. They're very good about allergy-sensitive diets.
Reen, good point on the app too, because you can text without having internet. You can text using the app with other people that are on board. So if you have family or friends or whatever, and you don't want to get the internet or a phone plan through your service provider, you can text message for free within the Royal Caribbean app. So it's a good way to communicate with others.
Yeah, good to know. All right. Are there any other questions or anything anybody else wants to kind of throw in? Stephanie, you look like you're ready to throw something in.
I'm so ready. I am, I told, Amy that I'm sending her packages. I have prepped. Jamie, you and I have met for the last 24 hours. It feels like we are so excited about the project. So I'm just ready to go. Let's get the show on the road, everybody.
I love
bring
those
your energy.
glasses.
You will not be sleeping with Stephanie in the classroom. I'm just saying. So
I do
take a
have
couple
a
extra
reputation.
caffeine pills with you.
I do have a reputation, but I want us to all have a great time. I'm so excited because, we all know I love to cruise. I love to teach. I love hanging out with this crew. So I couldn't ask for anything better.
It's going to be great.
It's awesome.
Yes, it is.
And our goal is to, make everyone happy, have you learn things, have you have a great time, have you complete your projects and go home with a wonderful experience of not just learning about your ScanNCut, but also the beauty of Alaska, seeing it and, enjoying it too. June is so excited. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you in person either, June.
June, I have a package coming your way even.
All right, so get that hashtag cruise in. I'm going to pick the giveaway winner for a gift card to embroiderygarn.com, and then we're going to let you go. Remember to contact Jamie. You want to give out your information some more, Jamie?
Yeah, so the phone number is at the bottom, scrolling there, 401-310-0011, or you can email at us at sewandsailcruise@gmail.com, and we look forward to hearing from you, and we'll get you taken care of. There's not right now. There's actually there's only like 10 rooms available on board, and they're all suites. But they're and they're pretty expensive. But the some of the lower level rooms are going to open up once people bump up. So if you are interested, let me know, and we will contact you as soon as. Or if you want a suite, then awesome. We'll have a party in your room. And yeah, so just let me know, and we'll get you taken care of.
Yeah, grab some friends and come join us. It's going to be a great time. Anybody else have anything to say before I pick the winner?
Drum roll.
All right, here we go. Hold on. Let me get the, whoops, click the wrong button. Let's see, share the screen. All right, here we go. I'm going to hit draw, and the winner is going to be chosen. Hopefully it's not me because I see embroidery yarn flying through there. Oh no, we got to draw again. Sorry. All right, here it goes. We're drawing again.
That's awesome. I hope it's me.
And there's going to be giveaways on board too. All right, so we got Kathy Carico Schmidt.
Congratulations.
Send me an email at support@embroiderygarden.com and I will get your gift card to Embroidery Garden put into an account for you.
And
We got one
Jamie,
more
real quick,
question.
okay.
Jamie, we deal with a lot of Pams. Have her give us a. You can even text that number as well. So if you want to shoot me a text with her last name, and I'll let you know.
We also do have a Facebook page available for Sew and Sale 16. So if you're not on it, look us up and I'll get you in.
Right. I'm going to grab that right now because I have the link here. I'm going to put it in here. And this is the Facebook page for Sew and Sale 16. That's the Alaskan cruise popping up here. You can go ahead and join it. If you're coming on the cruise, maybe even if you want some more information, go ahead and join the group. So
Thank you so much, Reem.
Awesome.
thanks everyone for joining us.
Bye,
And
everybody.
you know, if
Thank
you
you,
need more
guys.
information, you contact Jamie or Amy or me or PJ or Stephanie, any one of us, and we'll be happy to help you.
Absolutely.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.
Bye.
Thanks,
night,
We'll
guys.
see
everyone.
everybody very soon.
Bye-bye.